We're on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. We're on Tuesdays at 3:30 p.m. We're on again, look at this, on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. We're on again on Saturdays at 5 p.m. You cannot say we don't give you the best wrestling in the West. There's a leg trip by Kinder. A great move for a big man of his size. Wrestling Oly Olsen. Tim Kinder and Oly Olsen. Tim Kinder, the black T-shirt with the red suspenders and the Levi's. Oly Olsen from Olympia, Washington. One of our perennial veterans here. One of the better wrestlers we have, pure wrestlers on the card. Oly in a hammerlock position. Kinder goes under the bottom rope, and that's an automatic break. However, on the card tonight, Matt Bourne, Richie Magnet, Lou Andrews, Bruiser Brian Cox, Dane Rush, Buddy Wayne, Colonel Billy Two Eagles. The Bodyguard, the Tasmanian Devil, and the Polynesian Prince were supposed to be here and be on the card. They are actually here, but they did not get a physical. And in the state of Washington, if you don't have a physical, you don't get your license. They have to get a license. It's amazing. It's amazing how stringent the rules and regulations are in Washington, yet they're not anything like they are in Oregon. Oregon's just impossible to believe. They take away constitutional rights. Nobody's checked about the constitutionality of the sport because it's just lowly wrestling. Nobody really cares except the people. And the politicians that are in charge down there allow a person who's a czar, he's even called himself a czar, to run roughshod over the people that we're supposed to vote the people that put him in office into office. The politicians better check, see who you've got underneath you. People are getting awful sick of it being dictated to by people that are being paid humongous salaries for doing nothing. Anyway, that's just a personal opinion. I've seen it. I've watched it. It's disgusting. But our Washington State Athletic Commission, boxing and wrestling, what a nice bunch of people they are to work with. They'll bend over backwards to make sure that everything goes right and that everybody is well taken care of. Promoters, participants alike, and sponsors. They're very good with everybody. They have a good touch with the public. Okay, a little note just handed to me by promoter Sandy Barr. We're going to be playing a tape here, from what I understand, very soon, about a quaint little tavern over on McLaughlin Boulevard in Milwaukee called Mikell's Tavern, and Michael's Tavern, M-I-K-E-L-L-S. I guess it's Michael's Tavern, where Dane Rush and Lou the Bull Andrews were this past week. And we're going to be doing that tape here in the very short future on this show. I'm going to tell you what happened, what transpired while these two lovely individuals were at that particular tavern. Kinder, standing wrist lock, extended wrist lock on the left arm of Oly Olsen, referee for this evening's bout, referee Dale Weir from the National Wrestling Association. Oly Olsen going around like a little crab, inside and out. Now he's reversed the hold on Kinder, throws a shot at the shoulder. Kinder just shrugs it off. That popped his suspenders. Did you notice that? So hard, it popped his suspenders. Whoo! Good right hand by Oly Olsen. Jimmy Superfly Snuka coming back into the area here very shortly. Can't wait for his return. And fans, you've got to see the Tasmanian Devil and the Polynesian Prince. You've got to see these two guys. These guys are bigger than barns in their top physical condition. Tasmanian Devil weighs in at 325 pounds and the Polynesian Prince at 320. Man, they're huge. I was talking to them back in the dressing room. Nothing but business. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty big myself. And for an old man, I weigh, what is it, about 250 pounds now. I stand 6'4", and these guys can eat soup off my head, and they're big. Kinder pulls, rakes is a better term. Oly Olsen to the mat by the hair. The referee's warning him. He's saying, listen, you're pushing my patience to the limit. Don't do that again. It seems to me I've heard that song before. You've heard that one, haven't you? Hard right hand by Kinder on Olsen in the corner. Kinder arm whips Olsen across. Oh, man, he really smacked that turnbuckle. Oh, he's got that suspender out. He's using that suspender to choke Oly Olsen. The referee's trying to get a hand up in there. Referee reaching in, doesn't see it. That suspender has dropped to the mat. Kinder trying to pull Olsen out of that corner. Oly Olsen now returning the favor to Kinder, putting the boots to him, throwing some right hands at him. Oh, what a chop. Kinder tries to whip Olsen. Olsen will have none of that. Instead, he throws a boot, suckers him as he walks back into him. Lifts that big knee. The big man straightens him up. Shakes him up a bit. He doesn't know what that suspender's hanging around. Referee's watching the suspender hang around. Now he's picking up the suspender and putting it in his pocket. He's about to lose his britches, fans. The big man is about to lose his britches. Side headlock by Oly Olsen on Tim Kinder, ring center. Kinder wants to get rid of him in a hurry, throws him off. Clotheslines him sideways. Kinder pulls him down the rope. Very unorthodox wrestler, this Kinder is. Very clumsy, very unorthodox. And quite fast for a man his size. He weighs close to 3. Olsen kicks out. Kinder grabs him again, grabs that suspender, throws it around Olsen's neck, tries to get it there. Now he's got it around him. Kinder choking Olsen. Goes a short right hand. No damage done there. Tries to hook and hip lock Oly Olsen. Oly says none of that. Goes in behind him. Tries to pull him off the rope. The bigger man hangs on. Clothesline Olsen's as he comes off. Trying for a pin. Oly comes out of it. Kinder grabbing for anything he can get a hold of, namely the hair. Well, Kinder's got the suspender at work again. Boy, in my day, you couldn't wear all this trash into the ring. You came in with a pair of tights on, that was it. The referee wouldn't even let you wear an elbow pad unless you were physically damaged. You could wear knee pads, but all these other accoutrements, belts and suspenders and costumes, you weren't allowed to do that. Sign out front said professional wrestling. Nowadays, they can get away with murder. Almost. Kinder has that suspender still hooked around Oly Olsen's neck. He's still got him hung up there. Referee's got to spot him. Kinder saying, you're not counting fast enough, referee. Let's get with the program here. Oly Olsen stunned, backs into the corner. Kinder's a very unorthodox man to wrestle, but that will help out. Oly does the victory roll over the top. Goes in for the pin. Kinder upside down. That's it. This bout is over. Oly Olsen has just defeated Tim Kinder on a victory roll out of the far. There's a slow motion replay. Oly going over the top into a victory roll up, rolls him up. Kinder upside down and backwards. There's your winner, Oly Olsen. Fans, this is Dutch Savage. You're watching Championship Wrestling. I suggest you don't go away. Main event coming up tonight, 14-man over the top battle royal, winner take all. We're going to be right back after these words.